A fishy question of who might be your celebrity crush?
I don't have a celebrity crush. And I will never have one because I am attracted to brains. So before I like you, I have to talk to you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hello guys, welcome to Alvin 211 Media, and of course I'm your host Ian. Today I brought to you our sister, Malu. Malu, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm also fine. Welcome to Alvin 211 Media.
Thank you.
And obviously nice to meet you. Yeah, so first of all, we really appreciate your work outside there as a young South Sudanese influencer. Most of the people don't know you. In fact, they don't even know who are you, maybe in terms of where did you come from, right? I can put it that way because I've been following you and it seems like most of the people don't know you.
My originality.
Your originality.
I think some people do know it.
You know it.
Some people know.
Yeah. Okay, maybe. But when I try to follow up on all your work, it seems like people don't know. And actually, we appreciate the work that you have been doing, where it has placed you. What can you say about it? And
what can I say about the work or about the content creation?
The work. It's all about that, right? Yeah, because content creation is what we know you for, right? Yeah.
I can say it's pretty challenging because you're trying to be outside there and you're trying to give the society or rather the community what they want. So it's more of giving them and also giving back to yourself too. But it has been a great experience because personally I like what I do. I'm very comfortable. So it's more of a hobby to me. So yeah, it's the least I can say.
How did you start being an influencer? Because at some point from nowhere you get yourself calling yourself Malu in a certain social media, you see?
Actually, Malu is a short form of Malwan.
Okay.
A lot of people could not pronounce Malwan. That's why I came up with Malu.
Okay.
But initially it's Malwan. It's my grandfather's name. It's a surname in my family, so I use it. I started becoming a content creator when I was done with high school. Like my mom surprised me with like a good phone, and I was like, what am I supposed to do with it? Plus, I was going through various repressions, so I was trying to figure out my route or what I like most. I've always wanted to be a radio presenter, but before I put myself outside there, I was like, how am I going to put this on top of the table? Or rather, how can I convince the people that I can be one? So through this, I decided to join TikTok and Instagram and just decided to be myself and do what makes me happy. So that's how I became a content creator. Being an influencer, brands approached me, we did connections and collaborations and so on and so forth, built my CV every step and every mile. So yeah.
Doing it as your hobby, have you ever thought of getting something out of it? Maybe financially, maybe connecting you with other people.
Okay, right now I'm working thanks to content creation. I have a job. So yeah, it has supported me financially at some point in my life. And it has a lot of benefits. So yeah, I have thought about it financially. And we're looking at a brightest milestone age at the end of the year.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, like you're someone who's young. Yeah, you just graduated, and we really appreciate the steps that you are taking, and that's why most of the people will actually approach you. Yeah, and uh, about the connection that you are talking about before you even started it, because you said that you are taking it as an hobby, right? Before you even do it, have you ever thought of maybe this thing is going to make me get something of it, or maybe it's going to connect me with other people?
Okay.
Or you are just doing it because it's now an hobby, because you said before like you had a depression and maybe you are going through
Yeah,
a
I was
lot.
just trying to make something. I was not trying to make a living out of it because I was also working. I was in school and working. Even before content creation, I had a job. So I never thought of it as a source of income. But as time grew by, we say like every day is a learning day. So as I was opening up my own capabilities and my own opportunities, I was like, oh, okay, so I can actually earn from this. So that's why I started been focusing and approaching, going for interviews, creating my own CV, and being more serious about it, and took it as a job instead of a hobby, because it's no longer a hobby. But yeah.
Now the hobby is the job.
Yeah.
And that's wonderful. Coming to your way of earning, maybe from whatever platform, TikTok, yeah, basically TikTok, because we know you in TikTok. Yeah. How much do you normally gain from TikTok?
Okay, I can't give a number for that, sorry, due to personal reasons. And again,
But you can estimate.
I can't estimate because no, I have a very valid reason, because when
Okay.
you're on live on TikTok, people can give you different types of gifts. I barely go live on TikTok, I'm gonna be honest. So I can't say I've ever earned money from a live audience, but I have earned from, maybe you have a shop and you're like, I want you to come advertise for me my shop. I'll probably give you 3,000, or I'll give you something. So it depends. It's more of we agree between me and you two, because every job has different approaches. Someone can tell you I'll give you this, and every job has different brands. It can be a cake company, they'll tell you I'll bake for you a cake, just put it on the page. So it's a whole different types of opportunities. So I cannot estimate the amount. So you see that's why.
Yeah,
Someone can give you 2, someone can give you 10, it can be a KCB bank, you can get 30, it can be a government, it depends on whatever you're doing. So yeah.
Now you being the figure that maybe someone can look up on, maybe your younger sisters, maybe your brothers, or maybe any other South Sudanese who is outside there. You know, South Sudanese are people who are so much limited to maybe education, maybe nativity, and other things. What can you tell them, maybe people doing what they like? Because this is now out of it. You're not employed because you got a degree in whatever thing you're doing, or maybe you got a diploma. You are employed because you are best in content creation. Yeah. So what can you tell us about that?
Life is all about creating opportunities for yourself. Never hinder yourself. Don't put yourself in a situation where you think you can't. Erase the word I can't and replace it with I can do it. Be positive about yourself. Always set yourself outside the goals. I know parents can be nagging sometimes, as a South Sudanese experience, but as long as it's not illegal, do it. What are you waiting for? It's either now or never. We only live once.
Have you ever got a fear of being exposed so much to so many people?
I used to back in high school, because I cringe a lot when I'm in public and I'm not comfortable. I shy sometimes. I shy away.
Yeah.
But I got used to it. I'm like, I chose this life. See me download TikTok. Watch and so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just got over it.
Yeah.
But I don't have a problem being exposed, because I know I'm not doing the wrong thing. So yeah.
Okay, like most of our parents, most of our guardians, you being a guardian, someone else being a guardian, or maybe someone else with your guardian, and sometimes you get to conflict because they don't want their sisters so much. This one comes in with this girl child like you. Yeah, I'll have someone will come and say, Malu, why are you doing this? You see, because we like being so much. When it comes to ladies, we fear, like we don't want them to get exposed. Maybe your brother come and say, no, you can't do this, and maybe your mom, maybe your uncles.
Personally, I think I just grew up from a very well-educated family. My parents don't have a problem. My dad is my biggest supporter. He likes the Somali accent. My mom just tells me, do it. Just don't come back home late. Yeah. So my parents are very supportive. My siblings are always there for me. And I'm really humbled to be blessed with such a family, because they're always supporting me. Maybe sometimes they don't care, they don't watch, because they know I know what I want, and I have my own limit as a person. Plus ni mtu mkubwa manze.
Wewe ni mtu mzima.
Eh.
Okay, now coming to that Somali accent. Yeah, how did you copy it and now it? The first time someone saw you, hey, this one, ni Msudi. And she can actually pronounce as a Somali. How did you come to be so much used to that language of Somali?
Okay, I'm a history student and I did linguistic. Linguistic is learning people's languages and culture. So I get carried away by people's cultures, food and languages. So I was living in South Sudan with a few Somalis, and every time I hear a word, I just want to, it was so interesting, the bahali yake, batia mimi. So I just found myself I don't know how. I can't say it. I think it's just natural. I can't explain.
That's wonderful. Coming to your praise of this one that you normally like saying shamani, fuck
Oh,
it.
chaman faggot.
Yes,
Oh, it's a Kalenjin accent.
fuck it.
Hey, chaman faggot.
What is that, fuck it?
Instead of saying fuck off, you say chaman faggot. Like it's like in a kienyeji way.
Okay. Yeah, because it looks so much funny, you know. Yeah. So you drive this from Kalenjins.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. So now that you're so much flexible and so much open-minded to all these tribes and societies, do you think like uh, you think like you can work everywhere? And is it so nice and open to all the nationalities? Because right now you're flexible, and the way we have seen having this Somali accent, having this Kalenjin phrase of the Jamani packet, and all these stuffs.
Okay, I think I can work at limited places because at some point you can't work everywhere. Let's just be honest. In as much as we all want to be everywhere, in a bank, in an office, in a parliament, there are just what is this word called again? Skills.
Yeah.
I can't say I have skills to everything, but where I can, I'm humbly ready to. So I can say I'm limited to work in certain places. Yeah.
Okay. And that's so wonderful. We are really happy with your exposure and the life that you are living, because that is all that we need for maybe a girl child, a sister, and maybe a friend like you. Now coming to maybe side of socializing, maybe with ladies, with men. What is your worst experience that you have ever come through this content creation?
With men or
With men, basically maybe with men. Men maybe crashing on you, disturbing on your inbox.
I barely pay attention to that. Let me just be honest, I barely. But maybe a few discrimination words. Wewe ni mweusi, vitu kama hizo. They just try to make you feel like you're not human. But at the end of the day, no one can tell me anything because I know who I am. Yeah.
That is basically from your friends, maybe at work or maybe anywhere when you may encounter watu.
Hakuna mtu ajai tusiwa hapa nje ama hakuna mtu ajai ongeleshwa vibaya. It's part of life because you can't expect everyone to love you.
But it comes with the situation. Maybe umekroseana na mtu, unajua kuna mtu atakupata tu aseme.
Ushaisikia mtu akisema damu yangu tu imemkataa.
Anakupata umesimama hivi anasema damu yako.
Say it in mother tongue. God my here nyame lode yote. Yeah, lo. Ushaisikia hivyo?
Nishasikia, lakini how do you guys come to that situation? Because you must have started it somewhere.
Someone just doesn't feel the necessary of what you did. Maybe I'm saying chamani forget, someone says wewe unasema it's weka ukijua utafika
from the comment sections or maybe in live.
Yeah, in life not everyone is gonna like you, not everyone is gonna find whatever you're doing nice. Okay. Which is very okay. We all have opinions. If you feel like you don't like what I'm doing, keep scrolling. You'll like the next person.
Sure. And that's wonderful. That's a strong personality, by the way. Do you know, do you follow South Sudanese musicians? Maybe do you know the South Sudan music? Maybe whatever is going on in South Sudan. What can you say? What do you know about South Sudan? In fact, that is the question.
I know my mother tongue. I know how to cook our food, traditional foods. What else can I say? Yeah, I listen to the music of South Sudanese, but I don't like the latest ones. I like the Luinyapal, Simon, those ones, Tutkur.
You don't like the modern music that they have, that is trending right now?
I'm fine with that. I'm fine. I don't, but I prefer the old one because it's give more culture. But everyone is the culture is changing. We're getting to modern society, so it's allowed. Oh yeah, but I also like Lil Simon, Marco Boy. So yeah, I do listen to South Sudanese music.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Maybe a fishy question of who might be your celebrity crush?
I don't have a celebrity crush. And I will never have one because I am attracted to brains. So before I like you, I have to talk to you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Wow. I think that's really Kali. Just scared to cry. So
What your opinions
Maybe.
are? Maybe you're attracted to facials and everything.
Appearance
Me, I
and
am
maybe.
attracted to braids. How do you think? How are we going to solve this matter?
Sure.
Maybe it's like him to Bongolala. So yeah.
I'll thank you to December.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Malu, and we're really appreciating whatever we have covered together. And bless it. Keep going, and we really appreciate.
Thank you.
What can you tell our youth, maybe our media fans and viewers?
One advice is be slow with your life, be patient with yourself. Give yourself your flowers right now, because no one is going to give you those flowers. You're the only person who can take care of your problems. You're the only person who can remove yourself from depression. You're the only person who knows what you want more. It's you to tell us what you want and for us to support you. So yeah.
Thank you very much, my sister. You're blessed.